which is also the top find.
It is.
Dan, it's been so long since I've seen you. I've seen you around the building, but not been on the air with you. And when you came, you brought like the flagship item from
my DNA.
Your DNA.
I swabbed my cheek, and this is my DNA.
We look at them under a microscope.
That's right.
We see the little plush robes wiggling around.
This is where I started. This is where my heart still is. I'm one of those very faithful people.
Good.
And we could talk about it.
Customer demand, like the customer again and again requests, nay demands, the full zip robe, which is offered in petites and regular. So our more petite ladies, we got you covered here.
Absolutely.
So this is the, oh my gosh, I forgot it was less than $40. This is the only order of the entire year. So Christmas shoppers, Hanukkah shoppers, I've got a birthday coming up, you pounce soon. Why? We've got 3 brand new colors, and the Silky Plush doesn't even begin to describe it. Long zip robe, and your 2 easy payments will go away at the end of the day. You won't want to leave the house.
No, that's the problem.
Oh my gosh.
Why haven't I seen you in 4 days? Because you just don't want to leave the house.
Oh, it's like wearing a hug.
I know, it is a hug. It's definitely a hug.
Let's show everybody the colors, and I'll call out for you if you're seeing a new color, because I know a lot of you already own it. In fact, if you do, give us a call, 1-800-395-1601.
Absolutely. I want to speak to somebody.
He loves it. Yeah. He loves it. So we start with the sapphire.
Sapphire. This is a true sapphire. Ever see that great sapphire ring with the silver edge, the platinum edge?
Yes.
That's exactly what this looks like. This is a silky nap to it. Look at that. Look at that. That's
great. Write your name in it. That's
sapphire.
Okay, here it is, the rose.
And this is like the old rose. This is like the book that you opened up, and there's that petal.
Rose.
It's an antique rose. It's got the lushness and the interior of a great pink.
Okay, brace yourselves, because this is new. It's the ivory.
I call it the trousseau color. Can the camera come in there too? It has overglows. It looks like the ivory tusks that you're not supposed to touch anymore.
Right.
It's the one color I don't do enough of. I don't do enough of. Agree.
And it's machine washable, so if you go, oh, I spilled my coffee on it, nah, you're good. All right, cranberry is also new.
And I call it almost ruby. It's a cranberry, because I think all 3 colors are like the emerald, sapphire, ruby. They're gem colors.
Well, speaking of then, let's move into the emerald.
Here's the emerald.
And that's what it's called.
This is, this looks like Queen Victoria. If you went to Britain, you'd see everybody walking around their mansions in this green.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
Oh, what a great shot there. Do you want to curl up in that and take a nap?
I do. Yes, I do.
Okay, and then finally, we have the Celadon,
which is my favorite color because it's a no-color color. It's a bathroom color. It's the kind of thing that when designers try to get that color, they can seldom find it. We found it perfectly here.
The Celadon is going to be our most limited in both the regular at 48 inches and the petite at 44 inches.
Now you know,
you want to just go right over the
I'm going to go because
let's do that.
Also, there was a sketch I did on this. I don't know if they're going to show the sketch, but can the camera come over to Maria?
Maria, this is like, I can't believe they pay me for this. I'm standing here in something this comfortable, this cozy.
You know, I'm holding on to Maria because I say it every time. We started together. We really did. When we started together, I was so much taller than she was. But I'd sort of like to take a tour of it.
I think it's good.
Okay, so if the camera comes to the top, I do a dimple stitch on this beautiful necklace, which is edged with the satin. All these little details. I'm a Virgo, born in September, love details. It shapes the neck completely. Opens to the shoulder, set in shoulder. If the camera goes down, it's the hardest thing in making clothes to do a long zipper. Any zipper that's longer than 60 inches, you can't believe how hard that is to do. Sometimes one side is this side, one side is that. It can open up, it breaks away. Oh my God.
Ooh, so cozy. I know. Well, it's freezing in the studio, so any excuse, right?
Also, remember, we have 2 sizes. We have
lengths, you mean? Petite and regular? Right.
Yes, petite and regular. You're in the regular, right?
Yes. And what size? Is small? Medium. Okay.
You have to have room here, room here. This is loungewear. This is not walking down the escalator. This is loungewear. And of course, it's got deep Stan Herman pockets.
Thank you for that.
That's it. And we were trying to think of what it felt like. You know your little puppy Yeah, and you touch its
Ears.
but you turn the ear over.
Yeah.
And underneath, this is what
And
it
you just
feels
like rub your face on it, right? Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I promise you, people, there's no zip robes out in the stores. This is where you buy it. You've got all the sizes, all the colors. Somehow the stores just do wrap. I love wraps. But there's nothing like cocooning.
I do too, but I don't also like getting out of the shower, putting on a wrap robe, and then I feel like I have to untie and tie it 4 times throughout the morning because that tie kind of comes loose, right? So I understand the advantages of and this is a full zip, so it breaks away at the end as well. So it's like super easy in, super easy out. Zip it as high or as low as you like. But here's the thing also, I'm wearing leggings and kind of a bulky sweater and this robe, and I'm not overheating in this. Like this is while it's super cozy and plush, it's not dense. Or not, like it's almost like built-in climate control.
No,
nice and cool inside of it.
It's very true. I would stay there. I'm going to show you something.
Why don't we switch out so we can take a look at Jessica too, because I want to try to hit on everybody's sizes as well. Jess, do you know what size you're wearing?
I think I'm wearing
the extra large. And remember, this goes up to 3X. So we've got small, medium, large, 1X, 2X, 3X. Okay.
Oh, by the way,
underneath
here is the little pajama that I'm going to be showing next month. So just in case everybody doesn't know.
That's next month?
Yes, next month.
Well, that's just teasing us.
Yeah, but again.
That's torture.
I pulled this over here because in the camera the fabric is like whipped cream. It just moves and moves and moves. I've been doing this, 23 years now, and I honestly can say this is the most beautiful plush I've ever done.
And because
that's a big statement.
And if you're not familiar with Stan Herman, while he's been here forever, I mean, we call you, remember when I came to interview you for Fashion Week?
Yes.
He's the father of Fashion Week, if you're not familiar with Stan Herman.
I have become the grandfather of fashion.
Idea.
I am the grandfather of fashion.
Well, I mean, you say that. It was his idea, essentially.
Right.
He's a fashion designer, and he does also uniforms for some of the premier companies coast to coast. He comes back to QVC again and again to give us loungewear, sleepwear, real life wear. And this, I feel, you're going to take with you on your travels.
Absolutely.
This is what you're wearing when you're flipping pancakes for the whole family on Thanksgiving morning, right? It makes you presentable where you may not otherwise feel so. And it's the first thing you're going to want to put on when you get home. Now, there are stories for me to remind you of. This is the only order of the entire year.
Absolutely.
If we remove this presentation and we place it inside of a December show, of course, we're raving about giftability and get it done for I'm saying the same things now. Because this is the only order, and if we lose any of these color sizes, including petites, they're not coming back before the holiday season.
And
so
I spent the whole year answering letters of people say, where are the zip robes?
Where's the zip
we
robe?
have no zip robes
Who
left.
else does it, though?
They're just there's nobody that does it. And this is and if you've never had this fabric, which is hard to believe at this point, but this is the new development. You know, you know how aspirin gets better.
If 2 people are wearing them, then they just do a whole lot of this because we're like,
I wish men had the chance to wear this fabric more. We are beginning to make men's robes like this. Because it is.
Well, if Maria and I are cozy and cuddling, what do you think is going to happen when you're wearing this around your spouse? It's going to be all up against you too. I'm just saying. Let's take a look at Stan's sketch for this. I always love to see the inspiration behind our pieces, and then we'll head back over to the rack and maybe chat with Eileen.
There's the new sketch. You see, the one on the. Where is it? Where is that sketch? Yes, they're both sketches. The first sketch was the one when we had the wrap and the zip, but the other one is the new sketch is the one with that's the one.
There you go.
With just the zip. I did that. I mean, don't you think I sketch pretty? I do. I
think you got a handle on it.
Do you know, in my house, in my apartment, I have stairs go up to the second floor, and I have 100 sketches of mine, all framed. I'm very, very good with it.
Where's the book? We need the coffee table book.
Oh, I know.
Let's work on a coffee table book.
By the time my book is finished, it's going to be a Scotch table book. It's not going to be a
we have every color out here. We can do this. So we can just pan through everybody and we'll chat with Eileen. So if you want to start with me, we'll go through the colors. And if any of our sizes are going to be limited in petites in particular, I'll let you know. This is the only order of the entire year. This is the Celadon. Remember, it is the most limited to start in both the petite and the regular lengths. Regular is 48 inches, petite is 44. I'm wearing the small. Then we have Maria, she's wearing the medium, and she's wearing it in the Cranberry, which is brand new. Jess is wearing the large. She's wearing it in the sapphire. Thank you.
And you see, this is what happens when you touch it. It's like a fur. It's like a broadtail fur. It takes on different tones.
$39. It's incredible.
$39. Come on.
Sheila, come on. Sheila's wearing it in the ivory in the small, hun?
Yes.
Okay, in the small, in the regular length. And then Meredith is our petite gal. Thank you for joining. Wearing it in the small.
Extra small, I believe.
Extra small. Well, no, we don't. I think it only comes in small.
No, it only comes small.
So she would be in the small, in the petite, in what is the rose. All right, so there are your color choices, and then Stan's holding the emerald, which is also brand new.
And I'm a petite also.
And he's a petite as well.
Right, absolutely.
Eileen in New Jersey, welcome on into QVC, our accessory show, but more importantly, Stan Herman, how are you?
I am wonderful. Thank you so much, and it's a pleasure to speak to you both. I absolutely adore Stan Herman. I even sometimes comment on Facebook.
Did you get this one, Eileen? Did you?
I did. I got the Celadon in medium, but I forgot to ask how wide it is in the bust measurements. I hope I didn't get it too big. So what is the chest measurement in the medium?
On the medium, I think it's 36.
Yeah, I only have lengths on here, hon, so I'm not so
it's
sure
30.
about the bust.
What would you want? What do you think you need?
I sometimes get small and medium depending on what it is, but in a robe I don't like to be too constricted.
That's what I say. Always take the bigger size.
Yeah.
Take the bigger size in the robe.
Default to the larger if you're unsure, because you're not going to be worried if it's a little loose.
Absolutely.
You would be worried if it was too small.
Okay, that's perfect for me. But I have other robes from you that I just said, time for new.
Good.
And I must have about 7 pairs of your pajamas. Every time you're on, I got to get one.
You're a good
Well,
friend.
then we'll give you a little preview here because Sheila's wearing a new set. I'm probably not supposed to do this, but whatever.
Yeah, right, whatever.
Doesn't come up until next month, so we definitely want you to tune in for that.
Oh, wonderful. I'm looking forward to that.
But again,
I
Eileen,
love this. I can't wait to get that.
Yeah.
It's so fuzzy looking.
Thank you so much for calling in. I just want to say, for those out there who have never had this fabric, this is gutsy,
you
but
have to touch it.
we call it weightless. It's
well
warm, but it's weightless. It's not heavy. It's the way to live in this difficult world today. This is the way you cocoon at home. This is the way you cuddle at home. This is what you go home and you have your scotch in one hand and. Well, I do anyway.
Everybody just went, oh. Yeah. And this is the morning for, right?
Yeah,
Chilly, wet, the perfect timing for this. 2,200 orders have been placed on the only order of the year for the only full zip robe from Stan Herman for 2016. So all I can say, honey, thank you so much for bringing it to us.
You're welcome. I'll be on this afternoon with Sean.
Perfect. We'll see you later with Sean. All right, choose your color, choose your length. Choose it quickly, though, because when we sell out of a color, that's it. Until next season. All right, let's take a look at what's still to come. Actually, only about 6 minutes. From Geely. Got it? Love it? Actually, before this, a lot of you have already loved it. 13,000 orders have been placed on the